scooting through. Oh my goodness. Redder and Richardson side by side, and Redder gets it with that line. Richardson got hung up in that traffic, and that is going to be a conversion as you see a quick shot to Kevin Redderer's beautiful wife, Laura Redderer. We have a change in leadership, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Redderer from Austria is your new leader. Jaden Richardson second, all of that on the white flag, no less. What? How much more crazy is this? Please join us on the live stream for comments. Tell us who your favorite rider is. Ask us questions. If you want to know more about the track, we're happy to give it to you. Fans from Thailand going nuts over Tanawin Moli on the T4 boat. Laura just crossing her hands, and I'm sure she's praying right now. Kevin Redderer on the gas and in the lead on this final lap for Pro Ski Grand Prix. Kevin Redderer leading, followed by Jaden Richardson, Jimmy Wilson in third, and the T4, Tanawin Moli in fourth, Marlon Teak in fifth, and Sophie Francis has moved up into sixth. So Sophie will be your leader in the women's division, in case you guys are keeping track of that. Put your hand together for these two guys, as they are whipping through this track. And checker flag drops for Kevin Redderer, Jaden Richardson, and Jimmy Wilson. Congratulations to Kevin Redderer taking the win in Moto number 1. What a beautiful and very fun race to watch. Well, unofficially, I'm going to call for Sophie Francis to have that. Well done. Actually, Jaden Richardson, check that, you guys. It was Jaden Richardson who did hold him off. I thought Kevin Redderer got around him. Jaden Richardson took the win, Kevin Redderer second. And that is going to be Jimmy Wilson in third and Tanawin Moli fourth. Again, congratulations, Jaden Richardson, your triple aces. All right, you guys, we're on to our next one, Pro Sport GP.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's the love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand.
Presented by Freedom Racing.
All right, you guys, we're back for the Jet Tribe Euro Finals 2024 World Series Round 1. This is going to be your sport division, Pro Sport GP, and just double checking, and I apologize, we are getting conflicting feedback between the timing And what is happening on the screen, and I'm getting only parts of the race. That's what we're seeing. So Jaden Richardson did get the win. Just confirming that for you. Jaden Richardson did get the win in Moto One on Pro Ski. It's going to be Kevin Retterer for second. Thank you, guys.
Szanowni Państwo, w ramach trzeciej rundy Światowego Turu Federacji, pierwszej rundy Światowego Turu Federacji IOTSA, pierwsza runda polska. W tej chwili wyścigi oldschoolowych skuterów dwusumowych, czyli tak zwane kosiarki Pro Sport GP w składzie Simon Porsche z Wielkiej Brytanii, Subtab Rules z Tajlandii, Tony Horton, Wielka Brytania, Graham Leach, Wielka Brytania, Lennon Parkin, Wielka Brytania i Omeo Sali z Kambodży. Największa skuterowa impreza w tej części Europy. Jedna z najszybszych rozgrywana na świecie.
Again, welcome back to the Jet Tribe Euro Finals 2024. We've got Sport GP, Pro Sport GP down on the line. Right now we're practicing that starting grid for our boats, and just an interesting trivia fact, Sophie Miller, thank you for the update, you beautiful thing. In Sport GP, 4 of the 6 boats are Miller Racing hulls. So keep your eyes out for that. Boat number 77, the Triple Aces, 41, and 143 are all Miller Racing hulls. Sophie, thank you, girl. Let's talk a little bit about what Pro Sport is all about. Now, this is I like to call them hybrids, quite frankly. It is a hybrid between a stand-up and a runabout. You'll see these guys quite often when they're racing these boats. They're going to be standing as much as they're sitting on the boats. They are a lot more unstable, if you will, than a regular runabout. You could just sit on a runabout. That thing will not tip over. But on a sport boat, it is pretty easy to come out of the saddle, if you will. So it takes a lot of skill from the rider to be able to maneuver these boats through the difficult race conditions that they are about to be encountering. And not just that, but they are like riding a rabbit. They're quick, they're responsive, and they will roll over on you without too much formal notice. But they are certainly a ton of fun to race. Speaking of racing, the gentleman that took the championship in 2023 would be none other than Great Britain's own Simon Belcher. Supak Sederut won the World Series back in 2022. Kitano Joe Hiro from Japan took it in 2021. Supak Sederut took it again in 2020. But Simon Belcher and all about the UK or Great Britain is the story of the day, and you'll be able to see him. He is on the Triple Aces. Gentleman that is a car racer as well.
W tej chwili wyścigi oldschoolowej klasy Pro Sport GP, a już mniej więcej za 12 minut, proszę Państwa, najchętniej oglądane i największe skutery w klasie Runabout GP z udziałem Polaka.
All right, we got a lot of shouting here from the live stream, so let me give you guys some love. Jack Wells, come on, Lennon. Joe Thieker, go Simon. Baron Fisher, come on, Kyle. So yeah, Pro Sport, if you can imagine, it's like a stand-up and a runabout had a baby. That would be exactly what you're looking here. Once again, they're giving him an opportunity to see that track, I believe, before we get underway. We've got Simon Belcher in the field today. Supatat Phut Rakun, riding for Thailand, will be on the water. Kyle Horton, riding for Great Britain, will be on the water. Graham Leach, back in the saddle, riding for Great Britain. Lennon Parkin and Omut Salih from Cambodia will all be partaking in Pro Sport GP. And there is Supatat Phut Rakul's beautiful boat. Pitak Masuk, K45, fighting brother boy. Ekachai also shouting out for boat number 45. Who's your favorite rider? Let us know. David Sims, all the very best to all, but main shout out for the UK. Harvey Ward says Miller Racing for the win. Well, Harvey, I tell you what, the odds are in your favor, as they say. Isn't that like the Hunger Games things? May the odds forever be in your favor. I still love that comment. If Stand Up and a Runabout had a baby, it would be a sport boat. Yes, correct. See David Horton down there holding for his son Kyle as we get ready to go. And there is boat number 59. That's Graham Leach bringing it in. You guys, don't forget your sunscreen down there in the stands. We got a ton of teams represented up there. Dubai Police up there. We've got a ton of people from Great Britain up there getting ready to shout out their teams. Jay De Dios, go Philippines. By the way, Kyle Horton, who's on that lineup, has already won Runabout NA. And just got an award last night for that. Congratulations to you, sir, in an incredible battle between him and Simon Belcher. Can't wait to see what happens here. And it looks like boat number 59, Graham Leach, will have the pole position on the outside. The pole position would be the outside for boat number 59. Cinderella seat for Graham. You can see Graham Leach lined up there. Looks like Kyle Horton, as you can see, also on that outside. And Simon Belcher lined up right next to Kyle. And yeah, Simon is going to have the pole position on the outside. Kyle will be right next to him. What a great opportunity to take a look at the teams going down the lineup here. Simon Belcher. Good to have you, sir. You're a defending world champion. And was that some celebrity holders you have down there? That might have been Steve. I do believe that was Steve Bushell holding for Simon. You know you're cool if you have Steve holding for you. Another great shot of our fans. There is Supatat Phut Rakun, who's on the outside of the inside. Supatat in the house. Got Matt Doss, Robert Dixon holding for him. Boat number 77, that's Omut Salih and Chris from Flamingo team holding. And boat number 41, that is Lennon Parkin. Lennon down here riding for Great Britain. And it looks like Lennon's going to have the pole on the inside as we get underway and ready to go. That, in fact, is your lineup. Again, your defending world champion, Simon Belcher. Simon comes out of there like a order from In-N-Out Burger. That's how fast that sucker was. Let's see what happens on the inside split. Laura Ann Smith, come on, Graham. Whoa! I don't know how in the heck boat number 77's Omut Salih held that turn. Omut gonna match up with Simon Belcher. And you can see Mr. Gadsby down there watching. Simon coming from that outside. Omad Salih with a whole shot. Wow, beautiful start from Omad Salih from that inside split. And it's going to be Simon Belcher in second. Supatat Foot Raccoon in third. Lennon Parkin in fourth. Graham Leach in fifth. And Kyle Horton rounding out your top six. The year now underway officially for Pro Sport GP. And Omad Salih with a whole shot. That racing phenom brought to you by Team Knauf and Team Flamingo and US Gypsum. Omad, 32 years old. He won a gold at the Asian Games in 2018, and right now he is starting out the year in about the best place possible. You're watching your race leader, Omad Salih from Cambodia, in the lead. Jack Wells saying, "Come on, Lennon and Graham." There's Simon Belcher, your second place rider, defending world champion in sport, and man, did he have a year last year. Races in the cars as well as the sport division. Omad Salih took a bronze in men's runabout at Asian Games as well. And a nice couple of first laps for these guys, just starting to settle into their pace as Omad Salih holds off your defending world champion, Simon Belcher. Omad Salih pulled in a 1:28.787 on that lap one. Simon Belcher with a 1:31.147 in third place. Supatat Foot Raccoon had a 1:33.850 on lap one. Very smooth water conditions this morning. You can expect that to get chopped up quite a bit tomorrow for Sunday's racing, but right now we are looking at sunny skies and picture-perfect weather. As you look at some of the legends in this sport, Supatat Foot Raccoon is one of them. A highly decorated racer out of Thailand, and that is Lennon Parkin, your fourth place rider on boat 41. Only 0.395 seconds separating Lennon for Supatat Foot Raccoon, and you can actually see that playing out on the screen. Supatat Foot Raccoon is in front with third, but Lennon Parkin putting some pressure on Supatat Foot Raccoon. Supatat, 32 years old, rides for K45 Maxima team. He got a bronze in runabout endurance at the Asian Games in 2018. He's actually the manager of Reds Halcyon. He's a two-time IJSBA world champion and a Thai champion. Said he competed most recently in an F2 rally in Thailand. Talking about your third place rider who is under pressure from Lennon Parkin. Watch out for the 41 boat riding for Great Britain. That's Lennon Parkin back and forth. And man, he looked awesome. The Shearer's already gotten a podium this week. Lennon Parkin definitely going to be one to watch. See your race leaders dropping down into the front. Meanwhile, goes Simon Belcher up in second. Foot Raccoon holding it off from the outside, but Parkin, look at those elbows straight out. He's in attack position. And Parkin looking to make some moves. Some of our riders from the UAE up there in the stands. Again, don't forget to give us your interaction and feedback. If you've got questions, ideas, Want a shout out for a rider? Just let us know on the live stream. I'll make sure you get talked about. Barrett Fisher, come on, Lennon and Kyle. That is Supatot just going into the MasterCard buoy. And boat number 77, your race leader, Omad Salih. Omad has been pretty happy working the outside split. Your second place rider, Simon Belcher, and your defending world champion. Keeping the pressure on the Cambodian icon of Omad Salih. He was a gentleman that really helped to start racing in Cambodia. Got aboard Team Flamingo, started traveling the world, went to the Asian Games, and man, racing in Cambodia took off from there. Cambodia, for the first time, able to host the SEA Games in 2023, and what an amazing honor that was for this incredible country that has really jumped in full throttle into jet ski racing. Baron Fisher, come on, Lennon and Kyle. Lennon Parkin, by the way, the gentleman back and forth, put the pressure on Supatot Foot Raccoon. His nickname is Lenny. Sponsored by 158 Performance. And Supatot Foot Raccoon is incredibly tricky to pass. He's a very good defensive rider. He's quite aware that Lennon Parkin's behind him, so he's going to keep those turns very tight. Going to keep his eye on Lennon Parkin behind him. There is a Supatot Foot Raccoon going to the outside. Went a little bit wide on turn number 3. 41, that's Lennon Parkin digging in on that inside split. This is going to be very close on the front stretch. Supatot holding him off. A lot of shout out on the live stream for K45 and multiple comments for that gentleman. Omad Salih with a 1:3:14:02 on lap 6. Simon Belcher, 5 seconds off the pace. Supatot Foot Raccoon's fastest lap time today was a 1:29:18. Oh, that definitely tells you this gentleman is here to rumble. Kyle Horton on the move. Kyle's moved up into 5th. Got around Graham Leach. Omad Salih, your race leader. Simon Belcher in 2nd, and these two gentlemen battling it out for 3rd. That's Supatot Foot Raccoon and Lennon Parkin. Lennon's time, 1:3:01:88 on his fastest time. Just the tiniest of bobbles, but Supatot Foot Raccoon is going to have to minimize that as much as possible. He is not going to get much breathing room from Lenny Parkin, and you can see Lenny having a really nice ride from that inside split. I guarantee you the course marshals are watching how close these split sections are, and if they feel like one of them is faster than the other, they're going to be very quick to make an adjustment. That is Kyle Horton's dad up in the stands watching. Supatot Foot Raccoon, the legend out of Thailand, still holding off the young gun from Great Britain, Lennon Parkin. Supatot working this back stretch area, which is just a series of very tight turns. You can see this area right here is about all they've got for a true back stretch. By the way, the sport division is running the same course as the ski division is. It'll just be the rest of the runabouts that'll be picking up the runabout course, but these guys are running the ski course. You're watching Omar Saleh, your race leader. Winner of the Asian Games and a celebrity in Cambodia. He's got both a bronze and a gold at the Asian Games back in 2023. Second place, Simon Belcher, your defending world champion and a 45-year-old incredibly fast rider. It's out of Swindon, UK.
Oldschoolowe dwusuwowe skutery w Sport GP w tej chwili, a już za kilka minut wyścig największej klasy skuterów o mocy powyżej 400 koni mechanicznych, czyli Runabout GP Lineup, numer 151.
Lennon Parkin is within strike distance of Supatat Phut Raccoon. And you can see Supatat reacting to that. He's going to turn in on those buoys and make sure that those buoys stay very, very tight. You're absolutely right. Supatat is just a little too smart to be played by another rider. He's going to continue to push defense, and I don't know if you noticed that, but he really just pivoted that boat off of that MasterCard buoy. What that does is it creates a hole for the rider behind him, and he's actually trying to create a bit of a trap for Mr. Parkin. But I think Parkin saw it coming, though, and adjusted. Parkin going to go to the inside again. It's your fourth place and third place. Riders going in, and man, Parkin got close. Too close for comfort, I think, for Supatat Phut Raccoon. And that is what I was indicating. Supatat is just making a few minor mistakes on that outside split. And I mean, they're minor. But unfortunately, they're starting to add up, and that is what allowed Parkin to get in so tight. Watching the final couple of laps here for Pro Sport GP. Your top five: Omar Saleh, Simon Belcher, Phut Raccoon, Supatat Phut Raccoon, Lennon Parkin, Kyle Horton, and Graham Leach are your top six.
Tymczasem na linii startu ustawiają się już te najmocniejsze skutery. Za chwileczkę wyścig w ich wykonaniu i z udziałem Polaka numer 151 Tomek Kazimierczak w klasie Pro Runabout GP. 9 metrów. Mniejsza niż 2 lata temu, wtedy było ponad 20, ale równolegle.
Oh, now this could be tricky. Parkin came in a little quicker on the split this time. Supatat Phut Raccoon just looked over and realized how quick he was, and he just added another gear in that boat. This is going to be too close to comfort, and I do believe Lennon Parkin got it. Supatat Phut Raccoon backed off that pace a little bit, and that's all it took. Parkin, your new third place rider, Supatat Phut Raccoon, has moved back into fourth. But remember, this is a long game. Oh, I see what's happening. His boat is starting to unwind on him. Supatat Phut Raccoon having boat problems, and Parkin took advantage. Again, your new third place rider. Going to be Lennon Parkin. Again, your top three. Boat number 77. That is Omar Saleh leading. Simon Belcher second. Lennon Parkin in third. And Supatat Phut Raccoon in fourth. Kelly Stanley on the live stream saying, go Kyle Horton, Paitine Enzo, go Philippines. Darren Legespi also shouting out on the live stream. Checker flag drops for Omut Salih and Simon Belcher. Well done. So that pass actually happened on the white flag between Supatop Furaku, and what a horrible time for your boat to go down. Hopefully he'll be able to hold on to that 4th place spot. Meanwhile, your checker dropped for this gentleman out of Cambodia. Congratulations, Omut Salih, and you got a great chance of watching him just respond to that beautiful win. Simon Belcher 2nd. It's going to be Lennon Parkin in 3rd. And there's Simon, your 2nd place winner.
Tomek Każmierczak już na linii startu, startuje z prawej pole position, to jest taki ten charakterystyczny, jeżeli mamy żółto-czarny skuter z numerem 151, jako jedyny Polak w stawce. 9 innych rajderów: Mohamed Albas, Rashid Aldabas, Walet Al-Shadshani, Mohamed Durbeja, James Busher, Georgi Kasza, Tomek Każmierczak, Steve Sarneu i Matthias Simar w stawce. Trójka Kuryjczyków, jeden rajder z Wielkiej Brytanii, jeden Węgier, Polak, Francja, Estonia, taki skład gościowy, a jeden Katarczyk jeszcze. Ale to są same nazwiska, czołówka do światowego rankingu, jeśli chodzi o najwyższą klasę skuterów Pro Runabout GP.
All right, we're down on the line for Pro Runabout Grand Prix. Pole position on the inside is going to go to James Bushell. Pole position on the outside is going to be Rashid Aldawas from Kuwait. James Bushell, of course, rides for the UK. Aldawas for Kuwait.
Mohamed Albas z Kuwaitu, Rashid Aldabas z Kuwaitu, Walet Al-Shadshani numer 11 Katar, Mohamed Durbeja, Kuwait numer 66, James Busher, Wielka Brytania 158, Georgi Kasza.
All right, we're down here with Jaden Richardson, who we'll be catching up with real quick for an interview for the live stream. As Runabout GP gets an opportunity to take a look at the track, we will be going stateside, if you will, and catch up with Jaden Richardson, your winner in Moto One. What an incredible job for this gentleman from Australia. And then we'll come back to the lineup for Runabout Grand Prix. We're just coordinating with the production teams on the ground over by the stadium. And as soon as we have Jaden Richardson mic'd up, we will bring him on the live stream for you.
Problemy ze startem, Tomek Każmierczak, ale już wyłączył do stawki. To jest opłynięcie toru za sędzią i za chwilę start do pierwszego wyścigu w klasie Pro Runabout GP. Tomek Każmierczak numer 151.
Getting a chance to watch Georgi Kasza, who had the whole shot earlier in endurance and was actually leading for 2/3 of endurance. And we are going to Jaden Richardson live, your winner of Moto #1. Jaden, unbelievable job. Tell me about your feeling when you got that whole shot. What was that like this morning?
Good start, good reaction time, but it definitely wasn't an easy
Having
race.
just a little bit of audio problems.
I had Kevin on me the whole race, and he was definitely pushing. But yeah, he rode amazing, and it was definitely a challenging race. But yeah, I got to give it to him, pushing the whole race, never gave up. But yeah, it was fun.
Man, it was so much fun to watch you guys. You have some special sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Joey from Marine One, helping with build the ski. He was amazing, helping all while we've been over here. And my dad hasn't stopped, but also Jet Pilot, Works Racing, AJSP from back home, and yeah, they've all been amazing, help supporting me.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Darren Attard was watching you on the live stream. I think he lost his voice screaming so loud. Great job to you, sir. Any plans for Moto number 2? Any special strategies, or are you sticking with what you got?
I think just hopefully try and do the same thing again and have a good race.
All right, can't wait to see you for Moto number 2. Jaden Richardson, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in Moto 1.
Thank you.
And we're back on our lineup for Pro Runabout Grand Prix. Again, as I had mentioned, boat number 158 will have the pole position on the inside split. That's James Bushell. And Rashid Aldawas will have the pole position on the outside. Also lined up on that inside, it's going to be boat number 38, Muhammad El-Baz. If that sounds familiar, that would be because Muhammad El-Baz was your World Series champion in 2023. Here we come down the line. That's boat number 151 of Tomasz Kazmarek from Poland. Boat number 21, that is Steve Sarnin from France. And boat number 11, Walid Al-Sharshani. Woo! Right in for Qatar. The number 66 boat, I'm sure you know who that is. Skinny Mo, Mohammed Baraya. Multiple world champion and a legend out of Kuwait. Boat number 17, that is Rashid Aldawas. Go, Rashid. Rashid riding for Kuwait. Here's your outside of the inside. Boat number 5, that is Georgi Kasha, riding for Hungary. Also on the inside of boat number 71, Matthias Seaman from Estonia, who is already bringing home some gold this week. Boat number 38, as I mentioned, your defending world champion, Mohammed El-Baz. And on the pole position on the inside, riding for Great Britain, James Bushell. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your lineup. I don't know if you guys remember, but El-Baz last year right here got the whole shot and won the moto. Will he be able to do a repeat right here in 2024? And unfortunately, false starts, jumped the line, and that is going to indicate a red flag from the tower as Peter DeSmit lets these guys know you got just a little bit too much of an itchy finger there.